Hello everyone! Today we're going to a place where time seems to slow down. We're going to the island of Great Cumbrae to see Millport. This is not just a cozy Scottish town by the sea. This place hides the Guinness World Records and sights that cannot be missed. Get ready for the most atmospheric journey. The road to Millport runs through Largs, the starting point for the ferry service to the Isle of Great Cumbrae. The short crossing in comfortable conditions turns from routine formality into a pleasant part of the journey. The sea air and views create a real sense of adventure, even before you set foot on the island. A road leads straight to the heart of Millport immediately after disembarking from the ferry. The route runs along the rugged coastline of the Firth of Clyde and offers panoramic views of Scotland's harsh but captivating nature. The landscape outside the window is complemented by the cozy houses of locals, whose unhurried architecture sets the tone for a special island rhythm of life. Millport is the only settlement on the island of Great Cumbrae. Nestled in a picturesque bay, the town faces south and offers breathtaking views of the majestic mountains of the Isle of Arran and the hills of Ayrshire. Due to the modest size of the island, the boundaries between it and the town are often blurred, so Great Cumbrae itself is often referred to simply as Millport. Millport's history is full of contrasts. The town served as a strategic base for the customs service in the mid-18th century, which was fighting rampant smuggling. The first buildings on the island were barracks for crews known as the Garrison. They were later converted into the ancestral estate of Lord Glasgow. The appearance of the island changed forever with the appearance of a pier in the 1830s. Ferries began to call regularly, turning Millport into a favorite resort for the Victorian intelligentsia. The town began to grow with elegant villas, and in the middle of the century, the Cathedral of the Isles was built here, becoming one of the main gems of local architecture. Most of these buildings have been preserved in their original form and continue to serve people to this day. It's time to take a walk through the streets of the town to see it all with your own eyes. Millport is often referred to as a straightforward town. It stretches along the coast for almost 2 miles, with only a couple of streets going inland. But don't let its modest geography fool you. The streets hide many interesting things. The first attraction that greets visitors on the town beach is the famous Crocodile Rock. This unusual location has been delighting passers-by for over a century. Its history dates back to 1900, when an ordinary stone was painted so skillfully that it turned into a cute reptile. Since then, maintaining its bright image has become a good local tradition, and the rock itself has become not only the backdrop of thousands of photographs, but also a symbol of the light-hearted, creative nature of the island's inhabitants. Leaving Crocodile Rock behind, the route continues along the waterfront. There are endless views all around of the bay and lush green lawns. Soon Garrison House appears, the geographical and social heart of Millport. This majestic neo-Gothic building was founded in the mid-18th century. Its history is impressive. Starting out as austere barracks in 1745, the building has served as the residence of Lord Glasgow and the property of the Marquises of Beatty. It is thanks to the Crichton Stewart family that the famous sunken garden appeared in front of the house, and it remains one of the most cozy corners of the island to this day. The fate of the garrison has not been easy. After a period of neglect and a devastating fire in 2001, the building has literally risen from the ashes. The restoration preserved only the historical shell inside, of which now lies an ultra-modern space. To see Millport's next secret, we must return to the waterfront, where every step reveals new places for relaxation and inspiration. Another unique attraction of the town is a house called the Thatch. This unusual building holds the title of the narrowest house in the United Kingdom and is officially listed in the Guinness Book of Records. The house got its name from its shape, which resembles a thin slice of cake. The width of its facade is barely more than a meter, but the building gradually widens as it goes deeper. Looking at this architectural curiosity, it is difficult not to wonder how life and everyday activities are organized within such a limited space. The path along the embankment, past neat houses, leads to perhaps the most intriguing attraction in Millport. Deep in a wooden alley, far from the hustle and bustle of the town, stands the Cathedral of the Isles, the smallest functioning cathedral in the United Kingdom. Built in 1851 in the neo-Gothic style, it impresses with its architectural design. When viewed from the west, the cathedral spire appears incredibly tall. This is a masterful optical illusion. The spire is 123 feet high, which is 3 times the length of the building itself. This contrast gives the miniature temple a truly majestic appearance. The interior of the cathedral can accommodate only 100 people, but thanks to high arcs, the interior seems spacious and filled with light. The restrained nave blends harmoniously with the choir, decorated with multicolored ornaments and dark wood. Adjacent to it is the modest chapel of the Virgin Mary, whose facades are decorated with stained glass windows depicting archangels Michael and Gabriel. In addition to the temple is the College of the Holy Spirit. The tour of Victorian masterpieces ends where it began. The road to the ferry terminal runs along the waterfront once again. This is your last chance to enjoy the rugged beauty of nature and feel the welcoming coziness of Millport, spread out on the shores of the Firth of Clyde.